Okay, so we all know at this point, people all around the world, especially here in America, guys, especially here in America, they love spending money. And honestly, it's almost like an addiction. You can't stop spending money once you start. And once you make more money, oh man, you're going to spend even more money. And we're going to cover exactly that in this video, guys. So hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, guys. And now let's get into it.
Purchase you've ever made.
One would be this pack. That's pretty dumb. Second would be a Louis Vuitton duffel bag. That's pretty dumb, but I really like them. But bigger purchases, I bought an F-150 Lightning supercharged truck. I lowered it. I modified it. I raced it every weekend. I blew it up twice. It ended up costing me 70 grand. I took out multiple loans to keep fixing it. My dad took out a loan, so I got in hot water with my dad because I couldn't pay it back. And then I quit my job to start my own business. I almost lost my ass completely, but I ended up selling the truck. I brought the keys back to banks that I couldn't afford it. They kept it for 2 months because it was a credit union. And credit unions 10 years ago were a lot nicer than they are now. That the guy ended up calling me back 2 months later and said, "We don't know what to do with your truck because it's so modified it can't sell at the auction. How long do you think it'll take you to sell it?" I said, "I've been trying to sell it for like 6 months. I can't." And he's like, "Can you do it in 90 days? And I was like, "I'll try." I ended up selling the truck on my own. I ended up paying off the whole loan. I did not pay off all the loans. I ended up having those, went to collections. But the dumb purchase was the truck had a $550 car payment, $300 insurance a month payment, plus the loan payments of fixing it. That was stupid as fuck.
So yeah, man, this guy is a walking freaking disaster. I mean, he wakes up and all of a sudden he spends $2,000 before he's freaking brushing his teeth. This is the kind of guy that this guy is right here. Obviously, I'm joking a little bit, but man, talk about financial decision, bad financial decision after bad financial decision, man. Louis Vuitton duffel, the backpack, the car that's so modded out that you can't even resell it. Man, that's pretty bad. And guys, it's going to get worse.
So being a 20-year-old who makes around $100,000 a month, you guys could guess that I'm pretty fucking stupid with my money. So this is going to be 3 of my stupidest purchases. So first off, this is going to be my 2024 BMW M3 competition. Now, the purchase in itself was not all that stupid of a purchase, but what ended up happening was I got rear-ended 2 hours after I drove it off the lot, which resulted in $22,000 worth of damage and then over $30,000 in depreciated value of the car. But once I have this car back, I'm going to be able to make a lot of good content with this car, which I think will result in the car being a decent purchase. Next up, we're going to have my 2020 Lamborghini Urus. Now, realistically speaking, I think this car was actually a pretty decent purchase because of how much it's helped me with just social media content and overall personal brand. But the thing is if a 40-year-old man looks at me and realizes that I have this car, they are going to call it a bad financial decision. I guess it just totally depends on the way that you look at this purchase. Like when my dad found out that I bought this car, he was like, "What the fuck?" But for me, it makes sense. Now, final stupid purchase that I have is going to be this $30,000 Audemars Piguet. Now, I absolutely love this watch, and I don't regret buying it, but realistically, like, why the fuck do I need a $30,000 watch? Part of me looks at this and was like, $30,000, I could have done a lot of good with that money, like fucking donated some of it, or fucking bought my mom a watch, but she's actually coming out here to visit this month, so I think I'm going to take her to Cartier and get her a Santos because I think she likes those, and she doesn't have a nice watch, so I want to do something nice for her. But those are my 3 stupidest purchases, in my opinion. I've got some other pretty stupid ones, so let me know if y'all want a part 2.
Man, ooh, that's a lot of money right there, and it's clear. I mean, this is one of those kids that he's probably a drop shipper, e-commerce, he makes content on the internet, whatever. His brand is, supercars, all this money, all this wealth. And guys, a lot of that when you're 20, 21, you're on Instagram with all the wealth, you're flaunting it. A lot of that is a facade. I'm not saying he's actually broke or he's faking it. I mean, I'm sure he's making good money right now, but he's in debt to the gills probably on these cars, on whatever else he's doing. And a lot of the time, man, these young kids that are like 18, 19, 20, 21, making all this quick internet money, they're blowing it on Lambos, they're buying all these different things. A lot of the time, they go broke pretty quick. When that money dries up, maybe the e-commerce store is not doing as well, that could dry up fast, and then you're stuck with all these payments, all this money that's going out every month, and you're not making as much as you were. That's a tough spot to be in. So in my opinion, man, if you're young, you're making a lot of money, sure, maybe go get yourself a decent car if you can really afford it, for sure. Go get yourself a car, but invest and save as much as possible. Don't try and flaunt and do all this crazy stuff with all your money, because it could come to an end, and it probably will. I mean, you won't make that much money forever, and then when it dries up, you better have some assets, you better have some cash, things of real value. You know what I mean, guys? What do you think about that?
Would you be willing to share how much you guys paid for like the whole Coachella experience?
I'll give you an honest answer. I paid 41 grand for 4 people.
Is it worth it?
Yes and no. The pros is that I'm on site. I specifically got it to be on site and also for the artist passes. But I kind of expected the artist pass to have way more than what it does. It's a big cluster of people. I thought we'd have space, but there's not.
Oh, come on, man. $41,000. Did she say that's for 4 people? Oh my God, $10,000 to go to Coachella. Man, honestly, I don't think you can pay me $10,000 to go to Coachella, let alone me pay $10,000. I mean, man, $41,000 freaking dollars. That is unreal. I mean, she better be making $1 million a year. She better be freaking rich to justify that. I bet you she's not, though. That's the crazy thing.
Don't buy all that crap you don't need. I think about all the crap I bought that I never used. So if you're 20, listen to what Mr. Wonderful's saying here. You need 3 baseball caps. You need 6 t-shirts. You need 3 pairs of jeans. White, traditional blue, and black. And when they wear out, buy another one. I look at how I travel today. I have a suitcase with basically 2 suits, 2 jeans, a whole bunch of underwear that cost $150 a pair, but that's a little splurging, but you don't have to do that. 5 pairs of socks, a pair of pajamas, that's it. It turns out that's all I need. And I go home and I've got racks and racks of stuff I don't wear.
Hey, I mean, the guy's rich, Mr. Wonderful, but what I get from that clip is keep it simple. Be a minimalist, in other words, right? If you're one of these people buying a bunch of clothes every month, you need a new wardrobe, I mean, get real. You're not on the red freaking carpet, man. This is not Hollywood. You can just chill with a couple t-shirts, some nice long sleeves, a jacket or 2, a couple pairs of pants, and that's it. You're good, man. You don't have to have, all these brand names, 30 pairs of pants, 100 shirts. I mean, who are you impressing, right? I mean, save your freaking money. You're not on the red carpet, guys. Come on.
What's the point of working hard and making a lot of money if you're going to live like you're broke? People see me out here buying watches, luxury goods, fancy dinners, flying first class all around the planet. And they'll comment, oh, you wasting all your money, or that's a waste of money, that's a waste of money. You think I did all the hard work to get money so I can live regular? I would have just did some regular shit and made some regular money to live a regular life. No. I worked hard to get this paper to improve my lifestyle, the lifestyle of my family. Now, I'm not saying you should live above your means. I worked hard, made more than I spent for years, and invested the rest in assets. And then when those assets got to the point where they could start buying me APs and Richard Milles and penthouses, that's when I started flexing with the money from the assets. So here's the formula. Work hard, buy assets. Use those assets to pay for luxuries. You can live the lifestyle of your dreams and make your assets pay for it after you put the hard work in up front.
Boom. That right there, guys, is the clip we're going to wrap this video up on, because he's exactly right. And this is the mistake, I guarantee you, that other kid earlier in the video here, that 20-year-old, this is the mistake he's making, right? He is not using assets to pay for those cars he got, the AP, all the lifestyle crap that kid has, right? And that's the mistake he's making. He's not using assets to pay for that, right? He's using his active income. He's using money from his e-commerce, drop shipping, whatever it may be. And that, if it dries up, he's screwed, right? But if you work hard for years, like Brandon Carter was saying, the last guy that we just saw, if you work hard for years, right, and you save the difference between your income, your expenses, you save the difference, you invest it, then ultimately, if you're super successful, you make a lot of money, you save the difference, you invest it. If you do that for a long enough time, then your assets, well, can pay for your lifestyle. The dividends from your stocks, right? The income from your real estate, that which replenishes itself every month, right? Or every quarter. That's how that works with dividends, with real estate, rental income, right? That's how that works. It's coming in every month, right? Then you can use that money to then buy your luxury goods, right? What you really want to spend money on, you can use your assets, right? And then you still have an income, which you can do whatever you want with that. But it's all about using your assets to make, those bigger purchases. Ultimately, that's the goal, right? And to get there, well, you're going to have to sacrifice and not buy dumb crap when you're, earlier in your career, earlier in your financial journey, your financial life, if you will. If you're able to really buckle down, save, invest, then later on in life, you can really start enjoying, I guess if you want to buy this car or that or this luxury item or whatever you want to buy, man, whatever, it could be whatever. Then you can really start doing it without the crazy risk of, using money that maybe you might need for an emergency or whatever else, right? If you have asset money coming in every single month, that stuff replenishes itself and you'll be good. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subs. And with that being said, peace out, guys. I'll see you in the next video.